What's going on? I just wanted to jump on here and talk a little bit more about my journey of trying to get a little bit healthier. And today I wanted to talk about being desperate because it was about a year ago that I'm in the doctor's office, almost 50 years old, 265 pounds. I am really big, really uncomfortable, and just going the wrong direction. Even though I'm exercising a lot, I'm eating a lot less than I used to, but I'm gaining weight. And I know I'm getting older, but it doesn't make sense because I'm doing all the things that I know I'm supposed to do by eating less, exercising more, but for whatever reason, I'm gaining weight. I'm getting heavier, I'm getting bigger. So I asked the doc, hey, is there any way that I could get one of those prescriptions to lose weight? And the doctor said no. And I felt really defeated and disappointed and depressed because I came to him asking in a state of, well, I'm desperate. I feel like I've tried all the regular things, so I do need some help. And he told me no. So I remember going for a long walk that day, trying to process everything in my head. I'm a fixer. There's problems. I'm always trying to come up with solutions to it. That's just my nature. I'm a fixer. And I'm trying to fix this situation in my head, and I'm just extremely confused. First of all, it's hard for me to ask anybody for help. But here I am, I'm asking the doctor, hey, I need help. And so what he does is he gives me a referral to talk to a nutrition specialist and an exercise specialist. And so basically I have someone who's telling me to do what I'm doing, but maybe do it more. Here's how you are supposed to put your food on your plate, and you should be getting this many steps, and maybe join an aerobics class, or now that I'm getting older, maybe I need to join water aerobics. And I just remember feeling so absolutely just defeated from that. So I took that desperation into the sense that I do so many times. If nobody else is going to help me, I'm going to have to try to figure out how to help myself. And how I started the process was just going for these long walks so I could try to think about a solution to my problem. And the interesting thing about the long walks in which I'm trying to come up with how can I lose weight because nothing's working, I'm exercising, I'm eating better, nothing's working. By me going on these long walks, even though I know walking's not exercise, walking's not cardio or anything like that, I actually started losing some weight. I started feeling better, and that was weird. So I kept walking to think some more on, well, how can I fix this? And I was losing some more weight. So on top of that, as I'm researching more about being older, walking, the benefits of walking, cutting out some things like these ultra processed foods, stop drinking alcohol, some of these things. So it's like, all right, stop eating some junk food, put the brakes on drinking alcohol, keep walking. Now, I didn't get back in the gym. I didn't start lifting heavy or doing the things that I was doing. I didn't get out there and I was running, trying to sweat my rear end off. I wasn't burning tons of calories on the elliptical, the stair climber, the treadmill, or anything like that. I was just walking, and I had cut out some of the junk, and I was feeling better, and I was losing weight. And so out of this state of desperation turned into something that the solution of me just walking as I'm walking to try to think of how to fix my situation. Walking was the start of the solution. This was crazy to me. So I was consistent with it. I just decided, you know what? I'm just going to walk every day. Little bit, a lot, don't know. I'm not going to push myself really hard. I'm not going to starve myself or anything. I'm just going to walk, eat a little bit healthier, see what happens. I started feeling better. I was daily logging how much I was walking. I was eating better. I learned that I needed to increase the amount of protein that I was eating. I wasn't eating enough protein. Surprisingly, I needed to eat more healthy fats. Who would have thought? I thought fat made you fat. Started changing some things about the way I ate. Never would have thought that I needed to eat more eggs. Eggs are bad for your cholesterol. I'd already had high cholesterol, and my heart was feeling kind of weird and stuff like that. So all these things that were kind of scary to me, walking and studying and learning more about my body and doing things in which I'm feeling better. I'm losing weight. I'm not sore. My joints are feeling better. And wow, walking. Who would have thought it? And so even now, I still love to walk. Walking is one of those things that I've introduced into my life that it's something that I can be consistent with. I don't have to push it. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I'll put on a weighted vest. Sometimes I'll walk really fast. I'll speed it up. Sometimes I walk slow. Sometimes I'm listening to a nice podcast. Sometimes I'm listening to some faster music just to keep a faster paced tempo. But walking. So eliminating the ultra processed foods, cutting out all the extra sugars, artificial sweeteners, cut out the alcohol, and just gentle movements at our age actually had a better benefit than all the hard stuff that I had been doing for so long that people were still telling me that I needed to do. So the solution was walking. That's how I turned a state of desperation where I felt like I'm ready to get on medications, almost ready to have some kind of surgery for weight loss. I'm desperate. I felt like I did it all. I was trying harder and I was failing. So now what do? Well, I don't know if this works for everybody, but I'm just going to tell you from my experience. Slow it down a little bit. Don't try so hard. Try to get out, walk a little bit more, hydrate a little more, cut out the junk that you might not even realize could be contributing to some of the issues that you might have. We might think that we're eating low calories, but some of those foods that are low in calories are also highly processed and really inflammatory, disrupt your hormones. So I hope this helps somebody. I hope that you learn a little bit from my story of where I was in a dark state of desperation and I actually asked somebody for help and I was turned down and I put my big boy pants on. I went for a walk and I've been walking ever since. So that's where we're at today. I hope that if you have a story that you can share like this, please let me know your journeys because we're all in this together. We're all trying to figure things out and I hope the best for everybody. Just understand sometimes something good comes out from someone telling you no. Y'all have a good one.